Hey guys, what is up? It's XtremeV1per here, and I'm coming at you guys with my Monday night review for Raw Christmas. This is the review from the Christmas edition of Monday Night Raw. So here you guys go. And none other, Ho Ho Hogan. This man right here, Hulkamania. Ho Ho Hogan was in charge of Raw for the night, as dressed up as Santa Claus, and they call him Ho Ho Hogan. So let's see how that went. Well, we kicked off the night with a segment with John Cena, Seth Rollins, and Ho Ho Hogan himself. So John Cena and Seth Rollins, you know, these guys been feuding for quite a while now, ever since the Authority went out of power at Survivor Series. So Seth Rollins begging John Cena week after week, bring back the Authority. Cena says, hell no, it is not going to happen, it's never going to happen. So Hulk Hogan, Ho Hogan, he makes a match. First match of the night, John Cena versus Seth Rollins. John Cena asked for this match. He wanted a rematch with Seth Rollins. He got his match. J&J Security were at ringside, of course. So John Cena, he defeated Seth Rollins after hitting not one but two AAs. One AA to J&J Security, a double AA by the way. And then Seth Rollins would have hit Cena with the briefcase. Cena ducked out of the way, hit Rollins with the briefcase. 1, 2, 3, John Cena is your winner. So Cena asked for his match, he got it, he won the match, he got a victory over Seth Rollins, he got over J&J Security, he thanked Hogan Hogan, and he celebrated with Hogan Hogan, Santa hat and all. Good job for John Cena. So, now, our next matchup here was Fandango versus Jack Swagger. Nothing special, except Fandango shaving, or whatever. Fandango win this match with the leg drop. We move on to R-Truth versus Adam Rose. The Bunny was assaulted after this match, after R-Truth picked up the victory, defeated Adam Rose. Adam Rose was frustrated, and the Bunny didn't do anything. He had a neck brace over his neck after Kane hit 2 or 3 tombstones on the Bunny from last week's Raw and SmackDown, stuff like that. But you guys get it. So the Bunny was attacked after the match, and Adam Rose attacked him pretty bad, and he drove his knee into the head of the Bunny on the steel steps, hit him with the spine buster. He freaking destroyed the Bunny. Like, it was crazy. I mean, wow. Like, when did you expect that to happen? I mean, we know Adam Rose has been targeting the Bunny for weeks now, after the Bunny hasn't done anything wrong to Rose lately, but apparently Adam Rose has gotten jealous. That's all I could say. Give me 1 second here. Now, I know I'm playing music while I'm reviewing Raw. I've done it before, and I feel like doing it again. And I'm probably going to do it for the next 2 episodes of Raw. Raw New Year's and the first Raw of 2015. So you guys are going to be expecting some music in the background playing on my TV on my Xbox, so from YouTube. So you guys will get that. I do apologize if it's too loud. I can lower if you want. You could tell me. You could let me know, but as of right now, it's going to stay like that. And until something happens, a change of plans or something. You know, you never know. So anyways, we go to... Actually, wait. Go to this one. Alright, so... Actually, let me... I was going to put John Cena. I was going to put John Cena's song on, but then, you know, I just finished talking about John Cena, so I was just like, nah. So we're going to play someone else's song. Give me 1 second here. Alright, here we go. So, let's play this man's song now that we're about to talk about his match. Roman Reigns versus The Big Show. Now, these guys have been feuding since TLC. Well, actually, they recently just started feuding. After Roman Reigns returned to TLC's some shocking return, we all knew Roman Reigns was going to be back by the end of the month. He announced it. He said it at Survivor Series. He'll be back at the end of December. Hopefully after TLC or before TLC. But he was at TLC, made his return, shocked the world, speared the Big Show through a table after Big Show tried to interfere in the tables match with John Cena and Seth Rollins. Now, it was incredible. Because after that, Seth Rollins lost. After Roman Reigns helped John Cena put Seth Rollins to the table, spearing Big Show through the table, Cena put Rollins to the table with the AA, John Cena wins again. So now we go to this match on Raw. Roman Reigns versus the Big Show. Well, not much I could say. Normal match, average match, you know. But it did get a little crazy at the end. On the outside, by the announcer's table, Roman Reigns won by countout. Big Show was furious. After, Roman Reigns hits Big Show with a Superman punch, knocking Big Show over the announce table. Big Show went flying over the announce table. He got counted out. Roman Reigns is your winner. Big Show's furious, tosses the announce table over like a rag doll, like it was nothing. And that was the end of that. So now we go into a Divas match. Natalya versus Brie Bella. Nothing really much. Divas match. I don't really like to talk about the Divas match because there's nothing really going on. Unless if there was like a feud, or like a really good feud between the Divas, and I would really talk about the Divas match. But there's nothing going on really. The only thing I can talk about this match is that at the end of the match, Natalya picks up the win, and she has a bad hair day. She looks ridiculous, by the way, so I found that pretty funny. So, now, we have a tag team match. Los Matadores and El Torito. This is actually turning into a 3-on-2 handicap match. Or a tag team match, I should say that. Yeah, a 3-on-2 handicap match. It was Los Matadores with El Torito. And Torito had horns on, looking like a reindeer because of the Christmas edition of Raw. We get that. And so they faced off against Golden Stardust. And Stardust had the green paint, pretty much revealing himself as the Grinch because it's Christmas. So that happened. Los Matadores pick up the win after El Torito hits the bowl salt, or that's what they like to call his finisher, the moonsault, which is really the bowl salt. After he hits the bowl salt and Goldust picks up the win, Goldust loses to a freaking reindeer bull, or a bull dressed up as a reindeer. So that was pretty ridiculous for Goldust. They just literally just squashed Goldust for that. But overall, it was a pretty funny match to me. Because, you know, it's just ridiculous that they kind of just want to squash Golden Stardust for that. But hey, whatever, you know. So now we get into a good matchup here. Luke Harper. After if you guys are all aware of, Luke Harper lost the Intercontinental Championship to Dolph Ziggler at the TLC pay-per-view, and Luke Harper wanted his rematch. He gets his rematch tonight. He did get his rematch after the tag team match. So after that happened, we had the Intercontinental Championship rematch. So it was Dolph Ziggler versus Luke Harper, Intercontinental Championship rematch for the Intercontinental Challenge. It's by the IC title. Let me repeat that. IC title on the line. Ziggler versus Harper. One crazy match. Wow. You know, you had Harper diving through the ropes with suicide dive. Ziggler with a bunch of super kicks. Harper with a super kick of his own. This is pretty insane. Dolph Ziggler hits one super kick, hitting Harper right in the jaw. It doesn't do anything to Harper. He still hits the freaking clothesline, the discus clothesline, which that was pretty impressive, by the way. So, but at the end of the match, Dolph Ziggler hits 2 super kicks. Not 1, but 2 super kicks. Dropping Harper with a zigzag for the win. Dolph Ziggler remains the Intercontinental Champion. Good for Ziggler. So incredible match it was. But before this match even started, Ziggler was attacked before the match. As they were announcing Ziggler and Harper, they were announcing Ziggler. Harper attacked Ziggler before the match even started, before the bell even run. And he beat him up pretty bad on the outside. But Ziggler ends up picking up the win, picking up the victory. What an incredible night for Dolph Ziggler. You know, this guy has been incredible lately. He's been impressing me every single week now. I wasn't a fan of Dolph Ziggler before, but this guy is incredible. He just doesn't give up. He's like this guy right here, John Cena. He never gives up. He just keeps on fighting. So that was incredible. All right. So now we go into the Piper's Pit. The return of the Piper's Pit with Rusev as the special guest. Rusev and Lana, the special guests in the Piper's Pit. So, give me 1 second here. We'll get to that. But anyways, it's the Piper's Pit with Rusev and Lana. You know, Lana is again disrespecting the country of the USA. Roddy Piper saying, you know, lady, this is the home of the land. I don't know what he said, but he said something just like, you know, this is America. You gotta stop, you know, disrespecting this country. After all the soldiers and out there fight for us, you know, they protect us, you know, stuff like that. That's what Piper really said out there. But he also wanted to give Rusev and Lana a Christmas gift that he got for them. And this was pretty funny as well. You guys all know Ryback, the big guy Ryback, has been feuding with Rusev lately. And we all think that the big guy, the hungry man himself, Ryback, will in fact, or could be the one to put Rusev away and get rid of his undefeated streak. So that would be pretty awesome if the big guy could could do it for us. Because nobody else has been able to do it. Jack Swagger tried twice. He tried twice. So Jack Swagger tried twice, and who else? Big E also did. So did Big Show, when Big Show was still a good guy. So that's the wrong one. It is the wrong one. This is probably the right one. Make sure it's the right one. Yes, it is. Okay. So Ryback comes out as the Christmas gift for Rusev and Lana by Roddy Piper. Ryback has a Christmas bow attached to him because he's the present. He comes in, brawls with Rusev, and that was the end of that. After he knocked Rusev out of the ring, so that was the end of that. And now we go to a Divas tag team match. Emma, Alicia Fox, and Naomi versus Summer Rae, Cameron, and Paige in a 6 Divas Santa Little Helper match. So Naomi, Alicia Fox, and Emma pick up the win. So they are Santa's Little Helpers for this year at Christmas. Good for them. Now we get into another tag team match. Actually, no. I'm thinking wrong. This is actually a one-on-one match with the tag teams. The Miz versus Jey Uso, Miz and Mizdow, and the Usos. They've been feuding lately with the tag team championships. So, give me 1 second here. go. Alright. So, Miz versus Jey Uso.
Quiet on the set. Can we please?
Of course, Miz that was at ringside, so of course that's gonna be funny. So Miz and Jey Uso one-on-one. Jimmy Miz out ringside. Jimmy Uso on ringside. The Miz ends up beating Jey Uso with the schoolboy roll-up pin and grabbing his tights. Miz picks up the win. And who knows what to expect now? Who we expect another tag team championship match? Possibly. So I know I just started playing that, but we are getting to the main event right now. I'm not gonna say it until we play the theme song. Alright, so Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt, Miracle on 34th Street fight. Now, this was a match that was crazy. I mean, these guys, they've been going at it for weeks now. Tribute to the Troops, a boot camp match, Surge and Slaughter at ringside, boot camp match, TLC match at the TLC pay-per-view itself. And that was actually the main event, not Cena versus Rollins. Ambrose and Wyatt was actually the main event at TLC. So that was awesome. So Ambrose and Wyatt, Miracle on 34th Street fight. This was a match that Cena and Del Rio had when Del Rio was still around. If you didn't know, Del Rio was released from the WWE earlier this year, I think like in May or something. But anyways, Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt, and what a freaking matchup. These guys brawling around the whole arena, these guys throwing each other into Christmas trees. It's crazy. There was 4 Christmas trees set up around the whole arena. Ambrose threw Wyatt into 2 of them. Wyatt threw Ambrose into the other 2. And then we had kendo sticks, ladders, chairs, tables. Basically a rematch from TLC, is what I could say. But it was Christmas, so it had a Christmas edition of it. And we even had the candy cane kendo sticks itself. So that was pretty cool. And at the end of the match, Bray Wyatt, he puts a kendo stick in the corner. Or I don't know if it was Ambrose. I think it was Ambrose who did it. Whoever it was, put a kendo stick in the corner of the turnbuckle. And it was about... It didn't fall down. It was just sticking right there. Ambrose's face gets drove into the kendo stick, face first. Bray Wyatt ends up picking up the win. But that's not all. Wyatt wanted more of Ambrose. So after the match, Wyatt went to attack Ambrose once more. But Bray Wyatt had a little surprise in his hands. Alright, so after the match, Bray Wyatt, he in fact did want more of Ambrose. So he did, but, I say but, Ambrose fights back. Wyatt may have picked up the win, he may have won the battle in this Miracle on 34th Street fight, but I tell you, he did not win the war. Dean Ambrose grabs a fire extinguisher from under the ring, sprays Wyatt right in the face. Bray Wyatt's blinded, and if you didn't know, Ambrose had a table set up on the outside. He's been trying to use up all match, but it ended up turning bad for Ambrose because he lost the match, but he got the last laugh because after the match was over, After he sprayed Wyatt with the fire extinguisher in the face, Wyatt was blinded, he couldn't see anything, and he was put on the table. Ambrose goes to the top rope, drives his elbow right on Bray Wyatt's heart, through the table, and that's how we ended Monday Night Raw, Christmas edition of Raw, I should say. A bunch of crazy things happening. Overall, I would say match of the night was probably Dolph Ziggler and Luke Harper, because it was just insane. But hey, overall, it was an awesome Raw. I really enjoyed it, especially with Ho Ho Hogan. That was pretty funny. I don't know where the WWE came up with that, but that was pretty funny. Because last year they had Damien Sandow and Mark Henry, good Santa versus bad Santa. Mark Henry was a good Santa, he was still a good guy, and Sandow was the bad Santa. Mark Henry beat Damien Sandow. Excuse me. Mark Henry beat Damien Sandow, saves Christmas. And in 2012, Saint Nick, or Saint Mick is what they call it, which is Mick Foley, dressed up as Santa Claus. So Mick Foley was 2012 Santa, Mark Henry was 2013 Santa, and Hulk Hogan was 2014 Santa. But anyways, guys, that is it for my review for Raw Christmas. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be reviewing the New Year's Eve edition of Raw with the special guest hosts, Edge and Christian, are back. So get ready. It's going to reek of awesomeness. 5-second pose down coming to Raw next week, as they are in charge of Raw and SmackDown. So, we will see that. Maybe we'll see a Cutting Edge or the Peep Show. Whichever one works for them. But anyways, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed my review, and I will see you in the next one.